Alright, here we are. This is a thing. For those of you without functioning eyeballs, this is Dragon Quest VIII. For those of you with functioning eyeballs, you probably already knew that because it says it in the title of the video. It doesn't say it on the screen because I accidentally pushed a button, so now we're sat here listening to the greatest elevator music in the world, whilst I twiddle with my headphones because I'm an ill-prepared imbecile. But either way, let's go over some things before we start. I have never played a single Dragon Quest game. I really don't know much about them. Having said that, I have watched a very specific person play, I believe, some of one Dragon Quest. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was 4? I can't remember now. And I'm currently watching them play Dragon Quest V. Some of you may know who that is, some of you don't. It is Get Daved. I watch a lot of Get Daved. And he started up 5 recently, and the itch to play a Dragon Quest game came back, and a lot of people say you could start with 8 because it's a fairly good, starting off point for the series. So we're gonna try and start off with 8 and see how it goes. Obviously, being I've never played this before, apart from my, test game here, which it goes. This one in particular doesn't, but I have played up to, I think, the first boss. Maybe not quite that far. You can ignore the time on there, by the way. It didn't take an hour and a half to get level 4. That was me just sitting around. So I know that much. But beyond that, I don't know where anything is. I don't know how anything works. I don't know how game systems function. So I'm gonna miss a lot of things and be confused about a lot of things. I'll be recording this probably in the same way I do most things, where I record a batch of videos of varying length, depending on how much time I have. And then upload all those, and then I take feedback from those and use it in the next batch of videos. So if you tell me I'm an idiot in this video, I might not know I'm an idiot until maybe the 4th or 5th video. So bear in mind your, calling me an idiot things. I don't know. Whatever. Either way, let's get this underway. Please select a memory card. This one. Because the other one's not formatted. I did select them. Okay, whatever. This is great music, by the way, to just sit here and listen to for a while. This is voice acted. Just so everyone knows. Well, some of it is voice acted. Not the whole game, that'd be obscene. And I am running it on an emulator as well. Specifically PCSX2, for those of you curious what I'm running this on, although someone will ask anyway. So here's our backstory, I assume. There's a scepter that is no good, and who appears to be an evil man has picked it up. As evil people often do. And I'm assuming Trodain is like the, I guess the kingdom, the region. I don't know if it's the region we're in, or just like a part of the world map, but it's there. This is the extent of my knowledge on the storyline, basically, so hooray!
Oi, Gov!
Oi, Gov! He's gonna say that a lot, by the way. It's like the straight up most freaking, I don't know. Just gonna leave that alone.
It's dark if we hang about here much longer.
His voice acting, man. It's a thing.
Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening. Shake a leg, Gov!
I'll just stand or sit here for a little bit. First time I loaded up the game, I sat here for ages waiting for something to happen before I thought to myself, Maybe I should just hit a button, like mayhaps the control stick. Turns out you just have to move the control stick, so that's the thing. Anyway, here's our controls, which I'll forget about 80 billion times. So don't worry too much about that. I can remember the action button. Everything else I'll hit accidentally all the time. I don't know if there's a purpose to doing this, but you apparently can, so we're just gonna break our own stuff. Is there anything else I can break? No. I did do some testing. It was quite a lot of testing to make sure everything functioned at least, you know, remotely proper. And, you know, I'm not an expert, but it seems to be functioning alright. So this video is going to serve as a bit of a test here to make sure everything's going properly.
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, though, eh? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me. What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
My God, she's gone. Our entire story is finding her. She's been kidnapped by slimes.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Gov.
I'm not the governor. Stop calling me that. Anyway, here's your tutorial battle. They're slimes, they're not that, you know, scary. Tactics lets you do, basically tell the AI what to do or follow orders, which just lets me control them to the best of my knowledge. I have no idea what Intimidate does. Flee runs away, and Fight is all of this bollocks. And I'm not sure what Psych Up does. I think it just increases your damage. I'm not really sure how it works, but either way, we're just gonna tell people to attack. I don't know if these guys can do damage, actually. They don't seem to be doing much in the way of damage at the moment. They may not be able to. It is a tutorial fight, after all. Hooray! 3 XPs! And a medicinal herb. I think they always give you a medicinal herb.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter?
I like how he looks around and then moves forward like, I don't know, 8 feet and then looks around some more. Like he's gonna see much different.
There you are! Thank goodness you're safe, Medea!
So,
Hey, the old princess is back.
Medea is his daughter. He is the king, to the best of my knowledge, or whatever title he holds, and she is the princess. And as Mr. Yangus here says, the horse princess.
I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
Which is a weird start to a storyline. We've got a weird old frog-like creature who happens to be a king, whose daughter happens to be a horse. Presumably this has something to do with the scepter in the intro cinematic. Also, this game's gonna hit with like 80 different copyright strikes, I'm sure. It has full orchestral soundtrack, which I believe the original Japanese version did not. It also has, obviously, voice acting, which the original didn't either. The European one also, I believe, has the same soundtrack and voice acting as this. It just runs at 50 Hz instead of 60 for whatever reason. Welcome to our first town, where I will be spending a fair chunk of time on my own to level up, because from my limited experience, you really should do a wee bit of leveling prior to going to the first dungeon. Beyond that, I have no idea, but really, I got wrecked when I went in there the first time. I went back out, ground some levels out for a bit, I think I was level 5 about when I was comfortable being around there. Around the cave. So the villagers seem to be a bit talkative. Probably about the weird green frog-like dude sat on our carriage here. One other thing that's going to irritate me to no end is the fact that I have to be in, at least so far, I have to be in a church in order to save, which is complete bollocks. I hate old JRPGs and their you can't save where you want stuff.
Yes! Yes! Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dulmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dulmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dulmagus. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
No. I like how that's an option.
Don't you see? Rylus is the very man who taught Dulmagus his meddlesome magic.
So?
There's every chance Rylus will be able to give us a clue as to Dulmagus' whereabouts. That's why you must find him. I'll be waiting for you here.
You don't actually get a choice. Probably in any of those pop-ups that come up, but I like the fact that you can choose. Do what he says, Gov. Why you gotta call me Gov all the time? Anyway, here's the thing that tells you how to save. Go to the church, it saves. I wish it didn't do that, or didn't have to do that, but, you know, one thing that is messed up, by the way, you know, the sun glare goes through stuff. It's generally not really an issue, so not too fussed about it. I hope you're not too fussed about it either. You really shouldn't play with fire. It's what gets people killed. I think this is where you buy herbs and stuff. Hello. A strange man here. He's dressed like a jester. It's probably the dude we're looking for. I don't know if we can actually buy anything yet until we actually continue the story. Yeah. Oh no, we can buy something. Well, hey, not that I, you know, am probably going to buy anything. I can even buy plain clothes. I don't know why you'd ever want to do that, but whatever. Those are probably going to be useful for later. But for now, I think we're gonna... No, not just one. We're gonna stock up on a few more herbs here because I'll be using them. Just put them in the bag, I guess? I don't know if it actually matters who has the items. Maybe they can only use items they have in their possession in battle, and the bag items are like outside of battle or something. I'm not entirely sure. Here's the church where I can save, which we're not going to do quite yet because I'll just save between videos, preferably. That may not always be possible. There's also this dude in here, which is the back door of the weapon shop, as you probably determined, who asks why we're going through the back door. You must be new to this game. Technically, yes, but I'm gonna say no because he doesn't tell me anything useful. He's gonna tell me anyway. Well, fine. Oh, that's what Intimidate does. Did you know that? These are both locked, I think. I don't know how to open those, but considering they're there, it's possible that at some point they'll open. We'll be able to open them. This is the place we need to go. But I want to continue exploring for a wee bit longer. I don't think I've ever actually explored all of the houses. So let's have a chat with people. Hello. Dinner's going to be late. Who are you? I know where your husband is. He's sat at the table. Apparently I'm just gonna show up to people's houses and break their stuff. I'm very rude. What is with, you know, protagonists in games and showing up to people's houses and breaking everything? Poor Valentina. Do you have anything I can steal? Hey. Anything else I can steal? At least not over there. Can't do anything with the beds. Alright. Let us move on then, shall we? This is as fast, as far as I'm aware, that we can actually run around. Which isn't really usually too much of an issue. More stuff we could break that probably has... Never mind, it has stuff in it. Well, now I have to break everything, because I've confirmed that stuff exists. That's gonna slow down our progress a wee bit, but hey, we get to watch me break things. I can't break boxes. I can break everything else in the game, but freaking small crates. Alright, whatever. What is this? Back door to the inn? Ah, yes, it is. Hello? There's the dude we have to talk to on the other side of the counter, by the way. Look at this dude's face. Would you mind using the other entrance, please? Then we can talk. After I break your stuff, I'll use the other entrance and steal your gold coins. I am literally the worst person in the world. I show up in town, never been here before, go through the back door of a bunch of people's houses. What are you doing over here? I see. Why don't you go to the pub? Maybe I will. Oh, we can't go there yet. That's right. I have to continue the story. What is this door? Forgot what I was saying earlier, but I'm a terrible person, etc., etc. This appears to be someone else's house that I could steal belongings from. Like a plain set of clothes. What am I gonna do with a plain set of clothes? I'm already wearing a plain set of clothes. Whoa, I gotta get used to the camera swinging the opposite way of the direction I'm used to. You got anything else I can steal, old man? I saw it with my own eyes. This young man with a red bandana broke all my stuff. So the jester dude appears to have been in an argument with the fellow we're looking for. Wait, where's the inn? I think the inn's this way. Yes, it's right there, actually. Very convenient. Some lovely music and this person who just walks in circles. It's so adorable. What's its name? Apparently its name is Munchie. Is it? Oh, it is in my pocket. Is it always in my pocket? Interesting. Munchie just kind of hangs out with me, I guess. Arson. Mayhaps the jester fellow set fire to the house of the dude we're looking for. Mayhaps. Why are you boring me with that rubbish? If you psych yourself up enough, your attacks and magic get more powerful. Increase your tension by psyching up, decrease it by having a drink. So is it like once you psych up, is it always high? Maybe it's the... Oh wait, there's stuff to break. Maybe it's the other way around and I'm making crap up. Don't mind me, lady. You're just walking in circles anyway. But I'm breaking all your stuff. Don't mind me. Oh yes. He died in the fire. He murdered. He murdered in the fire.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasher, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune-telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool? Let me tell you something for free. All fortune-telling is haphazard. What do you expect? Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasher, sir. I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
Yes, poor Rylus. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
The voice acting in the game is actually pretty good when it's there. Just a little dramatic on that one dude.
What is it?
You!
Come, show your face to the great Calderasher. Yes, yes.
That's not creepy at all. I like the dude with the smile on the back.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town!
Oh no, a monster.
Ooh. Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
Let's have a jaunt run in this direction. This old man just stays here. He's an old man and doesn't care. Stone the crows. I don't know what that means, but you know. And then she's like, didn't you hear everyone's off? You should follow him or something. She doesn't say anything useful. Come, Munchie. Was his name Munchie? I've already forgotten. Is he still with me? He's just hanging out in my pocket. Alright. I think, just so I can show it, there's this dude stood here and he's like, you know, says some bollocks about not being able to go down there. There's a monster loose. You could get hurt if you get caught up in it. He won't let you go down these stairs, which is a little weird at first, but there is another set of stairs we can use. I meant to talk to this guy before we actually started this chain of events, because he sings a little jingle. There's a set of stairs here, and there's a set of stairs next to the other gate over there. Also, meow. Cat doesn't care. See the stairs over there at the far corner. But anyway, let's go this way while the music continues to get weirder and weirder.
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on.
Watch this very sudden transition in facial expression, by the way.
Look lively.
I just like, it's so dramatic. Also, that guy looks real angry, and everyone here looks like they're from Dragon Ball.
He looked at me. Oh, it's hideous.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Oh, that was right on the... Oh, ah!
They won't throw rocks at a horse. They'll throw it at a weird frog person, though. How many towns will we be thrown out of in the course of this game?
Well, that was a fine reception.
So far, we're at 100%.
Don't they realize who I am? Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
Yeah, you can say that again.
So then, did you manage to find Master Rylus?
No, because he's dead.
What? He's dead? Oh, no, no, no!
He says the same thing regardless of what you pick, by the way.
Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk. It's Dulmagus we're after. He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. He's the one who made us look so ridiculous. I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Dulmagus down by ourselves. With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here. Let's be on our way.
I agree.
Wait! Please wait. I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
It's varied accent day. Everyone in this town has a different accent.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you.
Alright, that's creepy.
I dreamt that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was sort of halfway between a human and a monster. And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
A strange creature? Are you referring to me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there. It's by the well at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
Don't sound so excited there.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent! She wasn't afraid to look at me at all, not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea.
You know Medea's like right there. I mean, she's a
Must give
horse,
this young
but
girl a helping hand.
she's right there.
Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants. Me? I'll wait here with the princess. We don't want to cause any more of a stir.
Reasonable enough. May as well explore these houses down here since it dumped us out here. Never mind, we'll explore that stuff in the morning when it dumps us out about there. In the morning, though. Slightly improved. Suppose they may have locked their doors from the commotion with the quote-unquote monster down there. This is the well, by the way, if you don't know what wells look like. This is the house next to the well. Therefore, it is her house. How very convenient. Also, she's sleeping. Quick, steal all her stuff. I wonder if there's anything I can actually take from here, because this is just... This is technically worse than stealing from people who are watching me steal from them. Now I'm stealing from someone who's asleep in the other room. Oh, I can throw these too. Perfect. Throw all the things. That one didn't have anything in it. Throw it anyway. Let's go upstairs too. I don't know if we'll ever be able to come back to this house. You probably can, but since we're here, we may as well, you know, do that whole thing. Thieving and whatnot. Apparently that's all we're gonna get out of this though, so let's wake her up. How she managed to fall asleep in like the minute it took me to get here, whatever.
Ah, you came. I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me.
Was I really that boring?
I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
No, but we'll say yes
Of
anyway.
course. Let me explain. My father, Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller.
I know that one.
Treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Caldarasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore. It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
Valentina, what is going on here?
Absolutely nothing, you drunk old man.
How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball? What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind.
Nothing. I just came and she was sleeping.
I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am.
Says the drunk man.
I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
I would like to point out, the bed is only upstairs, and it's an open upstairs. So, you know, there's no barrier between there and here, and the bed is like right next to the rail. But she's gonna continue telling me stuff, and he's still right there. I'm pretty sure he should be able to hear.
Sorry about my father. But whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor. Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his powers?
Probably not, but we'll see, yes.
Really? You will? Oh, this is exactly how it all happened in my dream. So far, everything's come true.
Don't get too ahead of yourself there.
I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town.
That's where you go next, by the way, if you didn't get the really long hint about it.
I suppose only the daughter of the great Kaldarasha could know a thing like that.
But you don't have a crystal ball. How are you dreaming these things? Let's go ahead and leave. Alright, I believe we basically just head back out of town, and then it'll thrust us back into town. Then we'll explore the remaining buildings and go ahead and save and make sure this video actually works properly before I continue recording. Also probably going to do some off-screen stuff.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. And if this Kaldarasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right? Then we'll kill two birds with one stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is. The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow. In the morning, we leave for the waterfall cave.
That's a very dramatic announcement of that. Back into town we go. They got their use out of that scene of us walking into town. Let's go ahead and quickly, whenever it gives me back control, explore the rest of the town and step foot outside just to make sure any, you know, story events, if there are any, happen before I start doing a bit of grinding before we head down to the cave. Have a safe trip. Will do, after I break all of your stuff first. This is vital to me having a safe trip. I must destroy everything. There's a chest up here. Who are you? Why did I walk around you? My precious ring! Well, do you have a fat finger, and is your ring too small? Because that would probably make it pretty hard to get the ring back on. Apparently none of the books are interesting. Fair enough. Yes? I mean, we already know what happened to him. The house was burnt down by dude bro that came through and looked like a jester. At least we're stocked on herbs for a long time here. I say a long time, but I don't actually know how long these herbs are going to last, because stuff does actually hurt in this game. Oh, sweet, a chimera. Probably going to end up using that in the waterfall cave, as it were. Phial of holy water and a shield. No, I didn't mean to talk to you. Would you like to hear it? Sure. I know what X does. It's all there for the customers. So you just put stuff here for customers. That's a bit weird. So it tells you to look at the map, but when we get out on the world map, every time I've done that, we don't have a world map, so telling me the map button doesn't really help. Don't forget that really useful button I told you at the beginning, which doesn't work with this, despite the fact you said it works with everything in the room. I feel cheated. Hello. Alright, that's just... What is your face, woman? Let's leave this foul place. Head outside. Yeah, I think there's 2 more buildings, maybe just 1 more. No, there's just 1 more. I don't know if we can get into it, but we're about to see. Oh, we can. Hello? I see you have some cabinetry over here that has no lock on it. Mind if I just take your herbs and have a chat with you and then break your other stuff? Somewhere off to the west. There's a ravine on the way they can't get across. Mayhaps need some means of flying. I have a feeling that castle is the King's Castle, Mr. Frogman. Which is probably where Mr. Evil Guy is. This is the back of the inn. Is there anything behind the counter, actually? I keep forgetting his name. Dual Magus? Something like that. Oh, wait, this bag on the wall. Don't mind me, sir. Just stealing your gold. I'll be on my way. You'd think at some point I'd get reprimanded for thievery, but apparently nobody cares. Do you sell armor or just like shields? Or just sell armor? Which, you know, there is armor that's better for us here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to stock up on that before we leave. Is there anything I could sell? Because I believe we've got some spare plain clothes that no one's ever going to wear. I pay you 30 gold coins. Can I sell anything else? So that's a cypress sword stick. I got a soldier's sword. Surely the cypress stick isn't better. But I don't actually know, so let's find out. It's not worth much anyway, so I just sell it later. Oh yeah, you can talk to the people in your party. Ain't that a bit of a long shot? Well, I ain't got anything else to do. Forget controls already. It's attack 4. That's attack 16. I don't know why you'd ever use that stick, but whatever. Alright, well I guess that's gonna do it for the town for now. I don't think there's anything in this still burning rubble of a building that we can actually take. Apparently there's 4 more coins though. So let's go ahead and quickly head out of town to see if there's any story event, and then I'm gonna save. I have no idea how long this video is now, but it probably shouldn't be this long. I'm gonna save, get this video rendered out, make sure it's all working properly, looks good, etc., and do some off-screen grinding in the meantime. Feel free to consult us. Can I actually talk to them? When your HP and MP run low, return to town, rest at the inn, The inn is the cheapest means that I am aware of to restore your health. Do I still have my dude in my pocket? I do. You don't possess a world map. You'd be incapable of talking to people, so... Can I talk to you here? No. Alright, well. Fair enough. This is gonna be it then. I guess I can show you how to save, although... I don't know if that's in any way, shape, or form relevant information, but we're gonna do it anyway because I'm a donka. Anything else behind the house? No. Just wanted to see if there's anything I could steal from them. It's a habitual problem. I'm constantly looking for things to steal. Leave me alone. I believe you have to go all the way inside the church as well to save. You can't just save at the person outside, unfortunately. Is there anything back here? Just leads outside. Either way, here's a dude. I believe at night the nun will stand in here and take confessions instead of this dude. All that you have done before the mighty goddess. Almighty goddess. Not just a mighty goddess. I'd like to save to this one. Yes, it takes a remarkable amount of time to save because of the dialogue it has to scroll through, which is also pretty annoying. So that was apparently 37 minutes. You intend to continue playing? Yes. Please take care. May the goddess watch over. Yeah, whatever. That's why I don't like saving. It takes far too long. Before I end this, because we're here. Great Wizard finally reached Fairbury after a long, arduous journey. This is probably the dude we were looking for is what that's talking about. Oh well. He's dead now. We'll move on. Alright, thanks for watching. We're gonna hopefully see that this is, you know, a quality video. At least visually, not so much my commentary. But either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time where I'll probably be about level 4 or 5, and then we will start exploring the world map together. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then.